Before I became a media buyer, I was just like you. No marketing degree, no experience, just a desire to make money online. Fast forward to today, I work full time as a media buyer and consultant, managing millions in ad spend for global brands. I got here without a degree, without a mentor, and without a big budget, just learning, testing, and figuring out along the way. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how you can do the same. What we'll cover is what a media buyer actually does in 2025, the 4 types of media buyers that make 6 figures, how to get experience without a job, how to land your first full-time gig, and how to scale up to 6 figures and beyond. So if you're serious about becoming a media buyer, hit like and subscribe. It helps this video reach more people. And if you're wondering how I got started in paid media, I stumbled into paid ads during the pandemic while we were all quarantined, and I was working from home and had more time. So I basically started learning about social media marketing just to see if I could make more money online long term without ever having to go back into the office like many of us were at that time. And at first, I just joined Facebook groups of entrepreneurs, asking questions, getting feedback, and just learning everything I could. And I tested things and shared what I learned. My organic posts on Facebook started blowing up, like I was getting 100K likes, hundreds of comments. People started asking me, about organic reach versus paid ads, and I would give them value. I would give them strategies and tips I learned that helped me grow organically. And I landed myself a few coaching opportunities with organic content, which paid a few dollars here and there, but I really wanted to make an actual full-time income. So that's when I started teaching myself, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter and Google ads. I didn't have money for expensive courses or, a coach myself. So I self-taught through YouTube videos, digital marketing podcasts, and following online business owners in the paid ads niche. And when I saved enough from my 9-to-5, I invested in like 2 or 3 ad courses, and one of them taught me, how to become a full-time media buyer at that time. I soon realized that this wasn't a one-size-fits-all type of job, so I studied freelancing versus working in-house for a company. And the difference was you had the potential to make 6 figures consistently and benefits working for a company, but you have to work 9 to 5 hours. You have a team or a manager or some sort of rules or regulations you have to adhere to, working within an organization. Or you can do freelance media buying, which you can potentially scale to a 7-figure income by hiring your own team, working your own hours, not having to check in with a boss or a team, but you don't get any benefits. And sometimes it can get lonely, working for yourself. But now I do a little bit of both. I consult businesses and work full time as a media buyer. And it's been a little over 5 years, and I've managed millions in ad spend. And it's all started by just taking action. Now in 2025, what is a media buyer and what do they do? A media buyer purchases advertising space on various media platforms like TV, radio, print, and digital outlets like websites and social media, essentially buying ad spots to reach a target audience for a client. A good media buyer in 2025 strategizes, creates, and manages paid ads on platforms like Meta or Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and Google. But the role has evolved a lot. AI and automation handle much of the targeting and optimization now. So Meta Advantage Plus campaigns, which I've talked about in previous videos, and Google Performance Max campaigns. And creative strategy is king. The best media buyers don't just run ads, they craft high converting ad creatives as well. So it's best to have a team you trust to help you design the creatives so you can focus a little bit of your time on the conversions. In 2025, the best media buyers are 50% ad strategy and then 50% creative strategist. The highest paid media buyers fall into one of these 4 categories. Media buyer plus creative strategist, which is what I do, which runs ads and develops creative that convert and is most likely to become a director or own an agency. I naturally fell into this role because I built an audience online and learned what creatives resonated with people, but it might take a little bit for a beginner to get to this point. A media buyer and conversion rate optimization specialist, This type of media buyer more so focuses on landing pages, funnels, and website testing. They're also in massive demand and low in supply, meaning they're great for high-paying agency or VP roles. A media buyer and data analytics expert more so lives in the spreadsheets, tracking KPIs and advanced metrics, and typically becomes a VP of growth or head of performance marketing. And a traditional media buyer, which unfortunately is becoming a dying role, is if you only manage ads and don't really develop, creative strategy or CRO, which you'll likely stay stagnant and won't grow. And the only way to survive is to really specialize across multiple ad platforms. Now, if you want to know how to learn media buying for free, like I learned basically almost everything for free, you can watch YouTube videos and follow real media buyers like Nick Theot, Matt Rosenwater, Charlie T. You can also subscribe to newsletters and podcasts. For example, I subscribe to, Nick Sharma's Limited Supply for deep media buyer insights and strategies. You can join Twitter, X, Facebook groups. You want to join these to follow real practitioners sharing case studies, and you can use software and tools like AI as well. I recommend learning Motion, which is creative analytics, Triple Well, which is more attribution, and Foreplay, which is like the ad swipe files. And you'll want to master AI tools like ChatGPT for ad copywriting and CapCut for UGC style editing. And you don't have to know how to edit as a media buyer, but it definitely helps in case you need to quickly edit an ad instead of, waiting for your creative or design team to edit it for you. So now that you've learned how to be a media buyer and got the tools to do the job, how do you get experience without already having a job? So again, you can freelance, basically offer to run ads for small businesses, even for free at first. You can shadow or volunteer for an expert, DM media buyers on Twitter or X and offer free help for 30 days, or write up a contract and send it to media buyers, digital marketers, or paid advertisers on LinkedIn. Or you can join a training program like Common Thread's Collective Accelerator. I started out by just engaging in Facebook groups, sharing insights, and then opportunities just started finding me. So if you show interest in learning, especially as a beginner, you'll find some help along the way. It just may take a little bit of time. And if you want to learn how to land your first full-time job, you'll want to apply at least to some small agencies first, because they offer better learning opportunities and faster promotions. You should definitely optimize your resume and LinkedIn. Use ChatGPT to look over your resume and ask it to help you improve your LinkedIn profile, but make sure to keep it simple and clean. This approach is proven to provide more results. In my opinion, I'd say just skip job boards or other job websites and DM hiring managers directly by finding them on LinkedIn, or there's other ways to find their emails, like taking advantage of platforms like Rocket Reach, which is a tool that helps users find and contact professionals for sales and recruiting, but can also be used to find a job. How do you make 6 figures as a media buyer? Well, how I did it was stacking freelancing with my full-time job, which takes a bit of time and experience, I'd say. So it's not the most entry-level friendly, but the easiest way is to get 3 to 5 freelance clients at $2K a month, which is $100K a year. And you can put your job boards up on Fiverr and Upwork so people can hire you from there. If you want to scale to 200K, I'd specialize in CRO or AI or creative strategy and start consulting brands. And if you want to scale to 7 figures or more, you'd have to start your own agency. Just hire a team and, take on as many clients as you're capable of without the risk of being spread too thin. Again, to reiterate, becoming a media buyer in 2025 is a massive opportunity. If you take consistent steps, learning through freelancing, networking, you'll break in fast. Your next move is to start learning, get hands-on experience, and connect with people in the industry. Feel free to connect with me on socials as well, links in the description. And like this video if you learned anything or something new or found value in it, and hit subscribe for more videos like this, and drop a comment with any questions you might have about media buying or paid ads. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.